Damn it! Those things are annoying in general, but almost the enemies in this particular stage are annoying. But it's not all bad. I mean, I guess they gotta up the difficulty somehow. I almost forgot about that. Crap. Why'd I do that? Alright, either way. I just can't stop getting hit. It's dead weird. Well, not weird, I'm just not playing too well. I'm definitely playing a lot better than I would have yesterday. After streaming Sonic 2, because I felt like if I'd have streamed it when I was in that bad frame of mind, I probably would have been more irritable and wouldn't have been enjoyable for anyone. Plus, of how big this particular game is compared to the other two, I felt it was more appropriate to stream it on a different day, so I can stream the whole thing at once. Alright, here comes Eggman, and there goes Eggman. Okay, so this is the bit I was talking about before. This time, the ground is either going to rise or fall, and it will lead to being crushed, so you have to move as quick as you can. It's not too bad, but if you take too long, then you're screwed. Damn it. Ah, what does it matter anyway? I can't transform. Also, for some reason, this is just here. Like, this really has nothing to do with anything around here. This is the only time they use this obstacle. I don't get it either. Alright, anyway, time for the boss. Now this is actually a pretty cool fight, so I'm actually going to show it off properly, rather than cheesing it. I'll do that later. So for this one, you actually have to fight him in the air. Now, if you're playing as Sonic, Tails would carry Sonic, and you'd have to, like, jump to hit him. But in Tails' case, he's actually a little harder, because you have to get his tails to hit Eggman, like this. I just thought this was like really cool seeing Eggman like take different directions and having this being an aerial battle. And yet for some reason Tails has infinite flight in this. It's never really explained. I mean, from a gameplay perspective it makes sense. If you want to do an aerial battle, then Tails better be able to infinitely fly. But why you can't do this any other time is a mystery. I think the only other time like Tails has ever infinitely shit. I think the only other time Tails has infinitely flown was in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Shit. Fails run? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Nixie Bob's lady. Speaking of which, and welcome back. Damn it. Damn it! Alright, well I already showed off this fight, so I'll do the quick way to beat it. Now the quick way is, you can actually hit him while he's down here. Shit. And you can speed up the fight that way. I've also like kind of discovered that I'm not used to playing Sonic 3 without a super form. It's like I play this all the time, but I'm often playing on my completed file where I've got where I can use my super forms. There we go, taken care of. And that's that. On to the next stage. Carnival Night Zone. Now this was what I was thinking of back in Sonic 2. This is honestly a stage I really like and don't like at the same time. I like it because of its themes, its level design, and all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty cool stage, and I quite like it. The reason I don't like it is because it was the victim of my it was the cause of my one and only time up. And anyone else who's played Sonic 3 might know what I'm referring to. Alright. These cannons here. Pretty much press the jump button where you want to shoot. Pretty simple. That is one thing I'll definitely give the Sonic series, is that because there's only really so few buttons like move and jump, it really makes it easy to figure stuff out in this game compared to others. Alright, you need to be careful here because there's a bit of a slow-paced platform and stuff in here every now and then. It's not that bad, but it can mess with you for a bit. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Is there something through here? Yeah, giant ring. Now, if you go for these giant rings and you've already got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, it just gives you 50 rings. So, from this point on, I'm probably going to be getting a ton of 1-ups because I know quite a few locations of different giant rings. And because each one's going to give me 50 rings, you get the picture. Okay, so these things here, I might as well show them off. In order to get these things to move, you need to keep pressing up and down a lot. Now, this was actually the reason why most people get a time up in this game. Because you don't know to do that. Now, one half, like, it makes sense why they wouldn't know to do that, because it doesn't make any sense. But on the other hand, like, you've only got so few buttons, might as well try something. Alright, so to take care of this boss, you need to hit it, but it's invincible, so you have to get it to hit it with its own blade. Can I grab a ring? Can I grab a ring? Thank you. Hey! Phew. I thought I was actually going to die to that boss. Alright, where's that sign coming from? Alright, this side, okay. No, nothing. Oh well. Alright, next act. I'm not gonna lie though, it does feel really good to play this game again. I haven't played it in a long time, like other than like a slight practice thing to see how this how this ran. Uh oh, ooh, that was close. Yeah, I've forgotten how much I liked this game, honestly. It's like I always kept saying that Mania was better, and it is in terms of like design, because it improves on a lot of things. Alright, forget the invincibility. But being honest though, I think Sonic 3 Knuckles is better than Mania. But I think that's more of my opinion than like a fact. But I'm 90% certain it's more of my opinion than a fact. So, is there a... Nope, okay. Yeah, I think it's because Mania uses so many reused levels. It kind of loses a bit of an impact that some of the levels have. In addition, Mania doesn't really have that much of an ongoing story. And that's probably going to sound really strange, but like, it's just throughout this, eventually, sorry, as you go from stage to stage, you kind of get more hints of what's kind of going on, you know, other than like reading the game's manual and finding out the plot that way. It's like you see some things come together. Like with Mania, it doesn't really have that much. Hey, Knuckles. And shut the power outs, which does absolutely nothing to impede our progress. If we go this way. There we go. Bubble. Alright. Oh, that was close. Shit. That was a little too close, actually. Because you can't get much closer than being hit. Also, these balloons provide air. Which makes a lot of sense. Ah, come on! Those bouncy things are dead annoying at times. Alright. Anything here? No. I'd like to go down, please. Thank you. Never realize how many obstacles are there to put you in the opposite direction when you're trying to go one way. Yeah, see? So it's just meant to annoy you more than harm you. At least it's increasing my score, but really that doesn't matter apart from extra lives. Which, to be fair, I don't really need. I've got 13 for the time being. Ah, just when there was a secret entrance this way. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave those alone. Because, if you, jump into those, they bounce and they drop down, but they can actually kill you. I've learned that one the hard way because it counts as being crushed. Lights are back on, and that, again, doesn't change anything, so I don't really get the point of all that to begin with. Also, one thing that I have a bit of a disbelief on is that apparently all these locations take place on Angel Island. Like, the one island that Knuckles lives on. However, I don't necessarily believe that. Because it feels very strange for, like, an island to have all this sort of stuff when, like, Knuckles and a couple of woodland creatures are the only inhabitants. Now, part of me could believe that Eggman built the Carnival Night Zone, because if there's one thing we've known throughout the years is that Eggman really does like carnivals or amusement parks. Shit. Oh, never mind. For some reason I just, like, squished out. But I didn't die from it. Alright, not that one. Alright. Yeah, it's this one. Another giant ring. So now I have 258 rings. Alright, we're getting up to the boss now. Hey, Knuckles. Bye, Knuckles. Going up. And here's Eggman. And possibly one of his more bizarre contraptions. It pretty much generates a large magnet. Like, draws you in. You pretty much just gotta hit him when he's not generating electricity. I mean, it's creative. Oh, crap. Alright, this might be a bit tight for me. Now we're good. Clip through him. Alright, come on. Drop the ball. And you're done. Alright, to the next stage, and this time we gotta take a cannon. Ice Cap Zone. Definitely one of my favorites, for its design and music. Also, this is the one song in the game where I kind of discuss something about the production of this game. For those who don't know, which I'm assuming isn't that many, because it's oh, another giant ring. I did not know that was there. That's good to know for later. During the production of this game, the majority of the music was inspired by Michael Jackson's songs. Now, it's difficult to tell, but there are references to them. I think with this one specifically, it's based on Smooth Criminal. So I think there's a bit where the tune is like similar to the part of the chorus, the Anya You Okay part. Now, regardless of what you think of him, I think his music is really cool, and I really like this. And I really liked some of this reference at the time. Now, granted, it doesn't mean much at the end of the day, but it's still pretty cool to think.